Hey everyone, I know my 2 week update is a little bit late, post-op surgery, but because normally 2 weeks would be on Monday and today's Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be able to get this video up. But I don't know, things happened on Monday, I wasn't really feeling too well, and things got busy, and the curtain is blowing in this room, sorry. Um, but yeah, so I wasn't feeling quite up to like making a video yesterday or the day before on Monday. I mean, it's just been a little bit difficult for me to, get in all my protein and get in all the fluids that I need. And I think it's also just been like the vitamins and supplements and everything that I'm supposed to be taking. And I know if I don't take my iron at a certain point, like before noon, I'm going to feel very, very tired. Because if I wake up at like 9 in the morning, I have my protein shake, which I'll work on for like an hour, maybe two sometimes, depending on how I feel. I won't be able to, take my iron because they want me to do it on an empty stomach. So that one has been a little bit difficult for me. But it's one thing that I definitely noticed that if I don't take my iron or my pills and I don't eat, I will definitely not feel very well, which I guess makes sense. But sometimes it just slips my mind. But yeah, so I mean nothing too serious with me not feeling well. I don't know. I mean, I'm in New Jersey right now, in North Jersey. So the weather's been very hot and muggy lately. It's been raining on and off constantly. It's just like I guess this whole northeastern part has not been having the best of weather, but I don't know. I guess the warm, disgusting heat and the rain has just been making me feel very lethargic. So I just wanted to basically lie around at home and not really do all that much because it's just disgusting weather. I didn't feel like doing anything, so I apologize. But besides that, the fun news is I did weigh myself on Monday, and that weight was 227.5, which was a total loss of 5.5 pounds from the week before, so that is pretty exciting for me. And overall, from the pre-op, I started at 255, and the wind's blowing, sorry. I started at 255 pre-op, and then after, like right before surgery, I was 242. So overall, that's a total loss of 28.5 pounds. And I'm not sure what the actual weight is for just post-op, but basically my first week I lost 10 pounds or 9 pounds, something like that. And then now I lost 5.5 pounds, so it's like 15 pounds, and I'm pretty happy with that, although I have been feeling very tired lately. I don't have any sort of like stomach pains anymore, except for some on occasion when I'm in bed and I'm like rolling around because I don't sleep very still. Sometimes I'll get the occasional pain in my side again, but nothing too serious. But yeah, besides that, thanks for everyone who commented on my last video because I appreciate everyone's comments and suggestions for food and stuff. Although everyone gave me so many different ideas for, what's it called? Cottage cheese. I haven't tried any yet because I don't know, this taste still freaks me out. So maybe at the end of the week I'll try something when I get more close to solid foods. Oh, but speaking of solid foods, I think it was Thursday after my 1 week post op. So it was like a week and a half check in with my surgeon, and he said everything looked fine. Everything seemed to be healing up with my incisions, but he did prescribe to me a pill that he wants me to take this month, and I think I have like 3 refills on it. And he said it's for gallstones. I guess it's more of a preventative thing that if I'm supposed to take it with food, and I guess it just breaks down anything that could possibly form a gallstone. So, although it's kind of annoying to have to add on another pill to my whole regimen, and especially make sure I take it with food, it's a bit annoying. I mean, at least it's not one of the ones where it says, take on an empty stomach. Those are my calcium and my iron, and I understand having to take them on empty stomachs helps with the absorption, but then I can't take them together, and then I have to take multiples of each. So it's like every time I'm not eating, I have to make sure I have some sort of pill in me, and it's a little annoying, but I'm getting slowly used to it. But yeah, so he prescribed the gallstone thing to me, and the other thing he said, he wanted me on pureed like soft foods for another week. So it was clear liquids for the first week and then soft foods for 2 weeks. And I was pretty sure when we went over the material before I went into surgery, I was pretty sure he said it was just 1 week. Unless I misheard him. I mean, has anyone else out there had a surgeon say do the soft foods for 2 weeks? Because that's one of the things that just like threw me back, and I was like, in like 3 days I was ready to, start having like softer foods. And I mean, it's not like I've really been craving it so much, but I don't want to be eating pudding and mashed potatoes and soup, because I've just never been a soup person to begin with. I mean, I'm great with the yogurt. I love having yogurt all the time. And I have found that even with some of the yogurts, because originally I started out with just getting like a diabetic safe yogurt, so it only had like, I think, 5 grams of sugar in like the one little container. But I did look at some of the different yogurts that had higher amounts of sugar, but still with low carbs and low fat grams and low calories. And I was able to do that fine with no dumping. So thanks to anyone, I forget exactly who it was who suggested. I want to say Patricia, Designs by Patricia. I think she suggested that since it's still a healthy food and it's more of a natural sugar, that it's not going to really cause an issue. So I am happy that I've been able to tolerate some of those. Curtain. See, this is why I don't film in this room that often. But yeah. So besides that, soft foods, I've been doing fine. I'm fine doing the protein shakes. I'm almost done with the little sampler pack of nectar protein that I got from, I think it was enjoyhealth.com. But I only have a few more left on those to go through. So once I'm done, I'll give, I guess, a review of all the different ones that I liked and or I didn't like. But yeah, for the most part, I'm good. I got extra protein from Vitamin Shop. I made sure I got calcium citrate. Thank you, Shell from Shell's Karma, who reminded me that it's not calcium carbonate, it's calcium citrate. I didn't realize there was a difference. I thought calcium was calcium. So yeah, I have had that, and I have been feeling a lot better since I've been taking that. But I don't like the wafers or anything. I'm okay with the pills. And my doctor, my surgeon actually said I'm fine to take pills, as long as I'm comfortable doing it. And it's like, especially with calcium and iron, it's on an empty stomach. He said as long as I'm okay swallowing it. If anything, I had more of a problem swallowing the Percocet, which it was Ghetto Percocet, so it was Endocet, the generic brand. I had more trouble swallowing that, and that's a tiny, tiny little pill, but it's not coated in anything. It's very dry, so the moment it hits my tongue and I try to take a sip of water, it does not go back and down my throat. But the large pills that are like slightly smoother, I'm fine with. So I haven't really been enjoying the chewable sorts of pills. I've been fine on just taking the regular pills, and I've been feeling better. So I guess that's a sign that it's working. But and my surgeon said I'm okay to take them as long as I'm fine swallowing them. So I'm definitely happy with that. I'll make the compromise that I'll take all my pills, even if he does say stay on soft foods for an extra week. But besides that, I'm gradually working up to, I guess, I don't want to say harder foods, but I guess harder soft foods, so it's not just like pudding and yogurts and stuff. But besides that, the protein, nothing else too special. I can't really think of anything else. Although I know a few people have mentioned before that, they've been around certain foods that they want to crave, but because my family, well, actually just my sister and my grandma, they got fried chicken yesterday, and I think I was just having pudding at the table or something with them. I don't remember what I was having, but it smelled great and everything, but then like the moment it got close to me, I was like, I just don't want to eat that. So, yeah, I mean, I've been craving certain foods, but definitely checking the label so that if I want to, like, have just a tiny little bit, it's still, like, remotely, it's not that bad for me, but it's just, like, a tiny bite of it. And everything's fine. No dumping so far, which I'm happy about, definitely, and doing decently well, I guess, on the protein and the supplements. But I guess next week I'll try to have more of a exciting update, and hopefully then I'll be starting solid foods, so I will definitely have more to talk about then. But until then, if you have any sort of comments or suggestions for me for another week of soft foods, you can leave them in the comments below. But if not, I'll see you guys next week, and take care. All right, everyone. Bye.